Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the Beta Plan, playing as you just saw, The Wolf Among Us. And what a new start of an episode it is! We have been interrogating the woodsman, and he has let on that, well, he had certain needs he had fulfilled, and we were hoping to get actually something about Snow White's murder out of him, but Snow White isn't dead. So we start with episode 2, Smoke and Mirrors. Something fishy is going on about here, that is for sure. And I'm rather keen on finding out what's going on.
What the hell was going on down there, Bigby? Abusing a prisoner like that.
I
thought you could control yourself.
I didn't lay a hand on him. I wanted to do things the right way, but Bluebeard had other ideas. I tried to stop him, Snow.
Yeah, it is the truth.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to be annoying, but, yeah, where the hell have you been? Phone call?
Where the hell have you been all night, Snow?
I was working on this case. After a conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy, but hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer. Or at least to figure out who she is, if it's not Faith's body.
I'm glad you took care of things.
Thanks.
I don't think it's necessary to upset her even more. Because, well, what we're about to see is...
Snow?
What is
well,
it?
probably her body of her duplicate, so... yeah.
I'm glad you're not dead.
Me too. I just want to get to the bottom of this. I just feel like...
What is it?
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed.
Snow, it's not your fault.
But she looked just like me.
I know.
That can't be a coincidence.
Yes, but you
We
didn't...
just have to find out who did this. And why she was glamored to look like me. I mean, that's what it is, right? So, what's our next move?
You mean you didn't make her look like you?
We just keep doing what we've been doing. We do our jobs.
And I'm supposed to do what? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs? Waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems?
Whoa.
Because that's what my job is right now.
That's not what I meant.
Well, then what did you mean? I told you, I'm tired of sitting around. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm not yours to lose.
Ow. Okay. That was painful. That was clear.
I'm sorry. I know it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless.
By the way,
I can take care of myself.
Snow White marry a
been doing it for
prince in
centuries.
her? You know?
TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point. He's pretty shaken up, though, so try not to be too, you know.
Myself.
Right.
Didn't Snow White marry a prince at the end of a story after the Seven Dwarfs thing? I do think that happens, doesn't it? So, where's her prince? Where's her former husband? I all of a sudden wonder. Oh, this is weird.
TJ's over there. I don't know if you want to talk to him first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there. Buffkin, do you have a second?
Of course, Miss Snow.
No, I first want to know a little bit more what's going on, and I think we know better if we first examine the body before we talk to TJ.
Pity these can't solve murders.
No, but it's interesting that there are new tarot cards lying around all of a sudden at random.
Well, that's appropriate.
Three of Swords, right through the heart. Ow, yeah. That wasn't... Then again, I mean, you can't force love, it takes two to tango, and, well, in the end, all you can wish for is that the other one then perhaps is happy, but then again, I don't think Snow is currently happy with someone else, or happy with the situation, or happy with her job, so, yeah, I can understand a bit Bigby's pain.
The moon. Usually this is about deception or confusion, but for me, well, who knows?
Well, there's your confusion right there then, buddy boy.
I hope you can find what you're looking for.
Well, the hermit is somebody that, well, tries to be alone. It's not the... Or is the hermit also like the wayfarer? Are those the same cards? Don't know. We had something that we could... Yeah, we could look at this.
Antacids. Maybe this has been harder on him than I thought.
Indeed, most of the time that is when you are at high stress. Or you have an ulcer condition, which... both are not very good. By the way, darn, that's a big bottle.
Snow's perfume.
Okay. By the way, could Snow's desk be any more American with that eagle? Is this where he... go to the body?
So, check out anyone who fits that profile. You might start with Bluebeard.
Right away, Miss Snow.
Are you ready to examine the body now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
What's that?
Come on.
Do I want to know? How does this all fit in an apartment? Seriously? Like, how big is this place? The witching well? We threatened to throw the woodsman down here. What is this thing? Eee, dark. Okay, we're not gonna say anything about it. Can we walk through here? Yes, we can. Oh yeah, body plus head. Head was in bucks. Right. Ew.
Wow. I didn't realize... I've never seen her face before now.
This is weird.
Yeah. The glamour is so effective, it's invasive. But just do what you need to do.
Okay.
Check her mouth. There might be a ribbon in there, like before. Anything?
Nothing.
Can you close her mouth? Thanks.
It didn't seem much closed, but that's... yeah, whatever.
Looks just like Faith's did.
But there was nothing in her mouth this time. Do you think it was done by the same person?
Hard to tell. Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
No. He said he wanted to run more tests.
Well, man, this is kind of important. I kind of would like to meet this Dr. Swinehart. Also, I wonder which fable figure that is,
That's
Dr.
weird.
Swinehart.
I don't wear a brooch like that.
Maybe it really belonged to her. Not part of the glamour.
Looks like something from the homelands. Buffkin, do you recognize these symbols?
No, nothing I've seen before.
Wait, can we look a second time at this mark?
She got your perfume right.
How would she know? How do you know what perfume I wear?
You can't fool this nose. Also, I saw the bottle on your desk.
Alright, this way around him? Yeah. What?
Rope marks.
She was tied up?
There were cinder blocks tied to her ankles.
Cinder blocks?
So she would sink.
Yeah.
Oh.
Human bodies normally float. Hey! That's cramped up around something.
Her fist is clenched.
So she fought back?
No marks on the knuckles.
Oh,
Maybe she was grabbing something?
maybe.
Oh, darn, rigor mortis. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Only way to find out.
Oh, this is worse for me than it is for you.
Jesus,
Trust me.
What is it?
Also, the sound that came with it.
Flowers.
Yeah. Track marks.
She used Mundy drugs?
Looks that way. Pretty heavily, too. I hear they only go for the legs if they've used up the veins in their arms, or if they're trying to hide the marks. Anyway, it means it's not a perfect match to your leg. Unless...
Don't be ridiculous.
maybe she was trying to compensate with that perfume.
Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch, too. Why would it change everything else? I've never seen one this sloppy.
It might be a cheap one, just to get the job done.
The witches upstairs know what they're doing, that's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
It's not technically illegal, miss.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it.
So there's some sort of black market for glamours?
One would assume so. I imagine anyone with access to the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match. Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an
Oh.
extra one here.
Oh. Hold on. Yeah, if you're uncomfortable already, Snow, you might want to step back a moment.
You're right. These buttons are wrong. I wonder...
What?
Yeah.
Snow, do you mind if I, open her coat?
Bigby, just let me do it.
It isn't like you were going to look for the lingerie, or were you? Oh. Well, lingerie does show.
You still okay?
Sorry, that took longer than expected. What have you found out?
Well...
Her glamour's defective.
Oh, defective.
We're thinking it's black market. We should really be regulating this kind of thing.
Yes.
We should keep going.
I'm surprised that Ichabod has a stomach to show up, to be honest. I'm going to go for the pockets first, not for the underwear.
What is that?
She had the perfume with her. Looks like someone picked it out for her.
So, someone gave her instructions.
To look like you. With perfume, clothing. First the pockets.
I've seen things like this before. It's definitely magic, though witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked at. Just to make sure it isn't dangerous.
Well,
You may be right. One way to find out.
What?
There's something in here.
How do we open it?
I'm not sure yet. Something to do with these rings here.
the fact of the matter is that if it was a glamour and that is what the black market is about, then well... Wait, what? Ah, we can twist it around. Alright, so... we need a pattern, probably. That already looks much like... a horse, or probably a unicorn or something like that, or... oh, a stag.
A deer. What does that mean? Oh.
There aren't too many fables I've seen with this type of hair color, except for Faith. And Snow. Is that the pattern?
Is that...
It's your hair.
Somebody may have gone for your apartment. That is probably a very unsettling feeling, hearing that. What is this? Probably a photo of Snow, I assume.
Someone must have taken this from my apartment. I
Oh.
noticed it was missing, but I didn't think. This was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I don't talk much anymore. Who did this, Bigby?
You have a sister? Snow White has a sister? Oh dear, and that causes
troll?
some issue again.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I really am.
All right, you can calm down. It's not like you haven't seen a troll before.
Who is she? That wasn't there before. Who do you think she is? I don't know many trolls, I'm afraid.
Should have left them all back in the homelands.
You don't
Oh,
mean
well, that's
that,
very
do you?
kind.
With that tattoo, it's gotta be Holly's sister, Lily.
Granny even said she was
Woodsman
missing.
told me about her.
And the
You're
woodsman.
right. She was reported missing, but I guess it just slipped through the cracks.
We have to go tell Holly.
Right. Who knows? She might know something about this. Who Lily was seeing.
Well, certainly another troll.
Well, that is presumptuous. It is.
Do you want to
Ichabod.
talk to TJ first?
Yeah, we need to talk to him.
Yeah, I do.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
We'll fill you in later.
Good, good.
Why are you staying with the body? Anyways, I'm sorry for the framiness, but yeah, that happened only for a few
Snow,
seconds, so
I have a
hopefully...
question.
What?
Excuse me a minute.
Alright, I thought something perhaps would occur, but... yeah, that happened only for a few seconds, so I'm so sorry. It already also happened in the last episode. I just don't know why, but it is so late in the episode that I'm not going to... well, I think restarting it would be a bit overdoing it. And luckily, it only lasted very shortly, but... yeah, for the next episode, we are definitely going to talk here to TJ. So I say, thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.